Hello, my darlings, and we're coming back to Sakura's Anna for the last route, which is Annika? Here we come to spend the day with you. I'm going to the shrine, I'm visiting her. It was a spirit room yesterday. She wanted a date? It's a little sudden, but yeah, we'll accept it, so no reason not to leave now. To the shrine. Whew, that took a while. It was like the path was longer this time. Surely it didn't actually grow, right? It did. Priest hobbles out to greet me. Why couldn't they draw the old man? Oh, good to see you again. Annika told me about you. Yeah? You knew about her? Of course, she's my... Oh. Of course, it's my business to know her. Though normally I don't have people flirting with the spirit of the shrine. Visitors are rare, huh? Yes, but even so, this is the first time I've seen her take such an interest in someone. Must be a truly kind soul. I'm nothing special. You said that yesterday and yet. Well, I'm not keeping you any longer. Annika, the spirit of the shrine, come forth, your date is here. A loud thump echoes through the shrine. Annika bounces out, her eyes sparkling. Great, Kojo, you're here. We're gonna have a lot of fun together. Eager to say the least. Please make sure that you come back soon, Annika. The way he talks about it is almost fatherly. Don't worry, everything will be fine. Ooh, I like this one. It's like the nice glow of the snowy trees. Before long, we're already walking back through the forest. Looks like this space here got warped. What's that supposed to mean? Oh, just work-related thing. You shouldn't worry about it. Just think about today. The music is a lot different. Think about today reminds me of the long walk down the path. I guess the forest really did grow bigger. Well, she doesn't seem worried. So I guess I shouldn't be either. Now I just want to ask her questions, though. Aren't there rules for anything for spirits who leave their shrine? Isn't she kind of abandoning her job? It's fine, I just had to finish up work before I could go on holiday. After all, it's Christmas. They celebrate Christmas in the spirit realm? Well, no. But I hear people talking about it at the shrine. I haven't been out for a very long time. No wonder she's excited. But aren't you, like, okay with this? I mean, it's going right to a date. She grabs me by the arm and rubs her chest against. Whoa. Why wouldn't I be? I know you aren't a bad person. The people who are kind when they think no one else is looking are the best kind of people. It was just you and the priest and still chose to help them. I mean, isn't that the right thing to do? I don't need to be rewarded. There's no need to be shy about it, Kojo. You did a good thing. Oh look, we're in the city now? And now we're back. As we enter the downtown, our eyes begin to shine even brighter, reflecting the lights of the city. And everyone in town's like, what is it, a fox girl? What's happening? She cosplaying? In the winter? In that? All the decorations, they're beautiful. Play mine, the story is lined with so many colorful lights. And more. It's like all kid that's seeing everything for the first time. What's this? What's that? Look. Kojo, I can barely believe my eyes. Looks like she can barely contain her excitement too. This place has grown so big in only a few years. Has it been that long? Yes, I mean, I spend most of the time on my work. So how are you walking around, everyone's staring at your fox birds? Easy, I don't let anyone see them. Oh. So you just don't give them your permission? Exactly. I have no idea what's supposed to work, but it's obviously not human. The attention snare is by another store. Oh, so everyone else just sees a girl without the ears and the tail. What do they sell here, Kojo? She points towards it with her ears perked attentively. It's probably just another. Then I actually turn to see it. Nothing. They don't sell. It's still a lingerie store, isn't it? Nothing? They must sell something. How else would they stay in business? Oh, it's nothing you'd be interested, really. How would I know if you don't have a look? Let's not go in there, okay? Her ears droop again. I feel like I kicked the puppy. Well, if Kojo doesn't want, fine. Let's just go. They'll manipulate it, but I'm pretty sure the only one doing it is me, to myself. I can't resist that face. Really? It's okay? Yes, let's just go before the second thoughts again, okay? She practically drags me into the building. Yay, let's go. I want to see everything. She answered, well, you're gonna see everything. As we enter the shop, a small shiver of dread goes down my spine. It's the store. It's this place again. She's puzzled. She doesn't know what underwear is. Clearly. Emika's expression is puzzled, to say the least. What is the nothing that they sell here, Kojo? It's a lingerie store. What is that? Well, I didn't get picked to the tour guide to the ladies' under things. Something you wear under your clothes. Oh. It's not supposed to feel cold under this kimono? Eh? You mean not wearing any underwear? No. Is that weird? Very much so. Suddenly my thoughts are captured by the image of Breeze coming by and... Welcome! Out of the town with your boyfriend? The shop attendant suddenly comes into view. That's right. Wait, when did I become her boyfriend? Which side of you do you want your boyfriend to see? Something wild, dark, innocent? Anika just tilts her head to the side. I don't really know yet. Well, let's just try things on and see what you like. I can tell you all about what's supposed to be there right now. Feel awkward to say the least, but I did agree to go on a date with Anika, right? Yes, tell me. Well, normally first dates don't go on a race tour, so yes, tell me everything new. Alright, I promise it'll be cute or sexy depending. They wander off to the store. It leads me to wander around. It feels like everyone's staring at me. Probably look like some kind of weirdo. The attendant comes back, fortunately. Would you like to come with us to the dressing room? Sure. She's really straightforward, but I guess she does this all the time. Don't worry, I take my boyfriends during out shopping all the time. It's no big deal. Yeah, thanks. Don't actually feel real sure. But it isn't like Anika this is far. When I get there, she's still inside. I used to be waiting awkwardly until a couple of minutes. Her eyes shine like they do every time when she steps, so lately when she sees me. Did you find something you like? When she grabs the edges of her kimono. Right up, she shows me pink panties, barely held and strap marked in a cute bow. These ones, Kojo. What do you think? I'm totally dumbfounded. My mouth feels like it's full of cotton. People surely must be whispering about this. Can't be normal. You're doing? You can't just flash panties at people. Why not? Aren't they good? Why did they really draw panties again? They're covered by less than I expected. But that's not the problem. Aw, I was sure these were your type. It's not that I dislike them. It's just you can't flash whatever in public like that. Aren't you supposed to show your boyfriend these things? Not on the first date. Oh, I know. I should loosen them up a bit, huh? The Agnes slows, she begins to tug at the straps, and the straps begin to slow down. Underwear is ancient. Ancient? There's no way you don't know how underwear is. Hee, you got me there. Still, I really did want you to know what you like. So you don't like them pink and cute or whatever, dark and lacy? Do you prefer a girl wear them? She's curious, so I give her that. How about like this? She suddenly pulls down the straps to make the fabric outline in the shape of her. I'm mostly gonna feel them bleeding. Stares drilling into my spine. Enough, you had your fun. Enough of what? Let's go to the straps and I snap back in place. You cheeky fox. What? No, seriously, do you like them? I force myself to look them over the embarrassment. I think they look good on you. Her eyes seem like they really are gold when I say that. No wonder, thank you, Kojo. Right, this is how I'll get out of this. She'll be satisfied once she finds a purchase, right? They do look on our sides. Now let me try on the next one. Got 10 more that I wanted to try on the shopping center. So much for that. Those what doesn't kill me makes you stronger. Ooh, this is also a new drawing. This one's nice too. Eventually she settles on the pair. I lost track of the number of shops we visit, but then we take a break in the park. I guess being a fox spirit pays well because these shopping bags are getting heavy. You know, Kojo. Yeah. I wasn't kidding when I said I wasn't wearing any. I mean, she enjoys brie, huh? I guess she doesn't have any sense of modesty, so you know, well, any other brie don't wear them. Right. More comfy without them. Then why did you buy them now? Because you said you liked them. Her ears began to flutter again. Maybe you were just saying that. Tell me the truth, Kara. How do they look? I wasn't lying. I really did like them. How did I get into talking with a fox spirit about modern underwear again? If I were still in high school, I wouldn't be able to speak for all the embarrassment. I'm not sure how well I'm doing now either, but I guess I can still talk. Good, I'm glad, Kojo. Still seems kind of weird to me on a first date. Dates are supposed to be fun. I guess you're right. Though I'm not sure how much fun it is for who. What type of places does she come from? Anakin, are you really a spirit? Of course. See this tail? It flits from side to side. I mean, it could be a costume prop. Oh, of course. And I touch it. Her eyes widen in shock. Touch my tail? No, I can't. Tail seems to be twitching all over the place. My tail, it's... What about your tail? It's sensitive. I found something that she's shy about. It might be the only thing. A little while ago you were flashing me, and probably the rest of the store. Now you're embarrassed over your tail? You don't understand, my tail sensitive. It's like, it's way different. It's sensitive and... Oh. Ooh? Ura? So what about your ears? Kojo? You pervert. If your ears and tail are really only visible to those who give permission, I can only imagine what this would sound like to anyone who walks by. They'd think we're crazy or worse. So you're okay with flashing people you've just met, but you can't... No one can touch your fox parts. Yes, exactly. I'd only let someone who I knew really, really, really well touch them. Wow, I never imagined. I guess that makes sense? Well, I mean, I'm pry. So sorry. I mean, I might consider letting you. Her voice grows fainter and fainter until it's almost an exhale. I'm not sure if she meant for me to hear it. Well, you can't... We can write, right? There's always another time. Still, I don't know if she's for real or not. Doesn't matter though. She's still a girl either way. A cute one at that. Thank you, Kojo. I know it's strange for a human to date a fox spirit, but I'm telling you the truth. Her ears perked up from their droop, feeling a relief relating off her. It's 100% genuine. Annika, no fabrications except for the panties. Anyway, always had a wonderful time today, Kojo. Come visit me again sometime. I'll see you as soon as you come. Sure, I mean, I can't let the old man do everything himself, can I? Annika laughs. Don't worry. What was that? Don't worry, I'm gonna keep an eye on him? Feels awkward just standing here. Would you like to walk back to the shrine together? Her tail swishes happily as she smiles. Thank you, Kojo. Save it. Wait. The new one. What a day that was. Yesterday was moping a boat, and there was no one to spend Christmas with. Now I'm dating a fox spirit. Now it seems I won't have enough time to spend. Phone, oh, it's Mother. It's Mom. What are you doing for Christmas? Though something interesting happened yesterday. I went on a date. Oh wow, a date? Why do you find that so surprising? I'm just very pleased to hear that. Brother already on his way to making us grand. You can stop there. I know you want grandchildren. We're not getting any younger, Kojo, but I'm happy for you. A date. Is she a nice girl? How do you describe this fox spirit to my mother? She dresses really traditionally, and she has these brilliant eyes. She's a nice girl, yeah. Bit of a troublemaker, though. Be careful of troublemakers, Kojo. If you marry one, you'll have to live with her. Ask your father about that, right? Anyway, I have to go. Enjoy Christmas. Don't worry, I will. I will. Well, that sure was a day. I had fun. She's kind of mischievous, and I guess I had a lot of fun things. All that nonsense, though. Well, who cares? I got a good view. All thanks to her. She's a bit of a tease, but I think I'm gonna get along very well with this fox. I really want to touch that fluffy tail, though. Her ears, too. I want to know what fox feel first. Annika's fur seems silky. I guess she finds it sexual, though. I'll wait until she's ready to go to the next level, I guess. I mean, with a fox girl's tail just curling in front like that, wouldn't anyone touch it? Maybe I'm just trying to rationalize my desires. I guess she knows I'm a bit of a further either way I'll tail or no. There's plenty of time until Christmas, so I wonder. I'll just have to think about it. Going for a walk in the woods. It's a stereotype, I guess, but walking through the snowy woods, it's like a winter wonderland. Used to walk through places like this all the time just before the snow melted away. Of course in the middle of the winter now. Still, I'd rather keep moving out there. It's better staying in here than doing nothing. Of course, while my feet are wandering, my mind does too. Getting pretty close to Annika's shrine now. What was that she was talking about? The forest changing sizes? It's like trying to let everything slide, but too much not to start wandering. This walk is nice and relaxing, but wait, I hear something. Footsteps crunching in the snow. From behind that tree, slowly, carefully creep around and nothing. Feel a bit silly for a moment, then crunch, crunch. Definitely something up there in the snow. Behind that tree now. I check around without trying to be so sneaky. Nope, still no one there. I hear a giggle behind one of the trees. Okay, you can come out now. Hello, Kojo. She's clever, at least enough to outfox me. Good to see you. So when do these woods belong to you? Actually, they're under my purview. I wasn't aware the spirit realm had a foresty department. Well, something like that. So why'd you come out here? It's strange for someone to go for a walk. It's not like it's freezing winter day. Not at all. Walking is a wonderful idea. She must see my eyes gravitating downwards. Someone thinking about what I'm wearing under this? As soon as you bought me, of course. I'll show you anything you want, Kojo. Right. My absent-mind fixes on her clothes for a moment. Eventually I mention what I'm thinking. Aren't you cold in that kimono? Of course not. I'm warm and my fluffy tail. How does that work? My tail is the source of my power, naturally. And that is how I keep me warm. Are you thinking of something else? If I wasn't, I am now. Do you have the tail tucked between her legs? Being your tail sensitive? Yes. Why you ask? I should stop. This fantasy is probably going down a dangerous path. Nothing, don't worry about it. You're pretty dirty-minded, Kojo. So says the fox, lifting her kimono at the drop of a hat. Like it's another giggle out of her. We'll be dirty together. That's an interesting way of putting it. Would you like to come back to the shrine? I can't have you freezing on my watch. It's been getting pretty cold while we've been standing around. I could probably get you some hot tea if you like. And there we go. It's really like that, actually. Then just come this way. I have plenty of ways to keep warm. Shameless fox. Back on the shrine. Sitting on the steps of the shrine together, she has an elaborate tea set laid out. Hot tea is the best on a cold day. She hands me a steaming earthenware cup? Careful, it's hot. Don't want to burn yourself. Thanks. Can't be that hot. I take a small sip. Instantly I finish back, nearly spilling some. I warned you, Kojo. I know. I'm just kind of impatient. You need to learn to wait, Kojo. After all, good things do come. Takes the tea from my hand, blowing gently over the cup a few times before handing it back to those who wait. Feels like you spend your entire life waiting for good things, though. Where does it stop? You wait and listen until the opportunity comes, then you act. Opportunities pass by people all the time because they don't notice. It's a matter of seizing them when you have the right chance. Her expression, did I see this before, or did her expression just change? She's so forlorn looking. Annika sits there staring off the distance as the steam wafts through the cup of her hands. Annika. Oh, where were we? Yes, Kojo? I think your tea is ready now. Right, of course. She drinks deeply from her cup. Then sighing contentedly, she sets it aside. Hot tea is the best. Here's some of the still hot tea. This is actually really good. Thank you. Tea is featured in some rituals of the shrine, so I've had plenty of practice. The cup is empty before I know it. So thirsty. Sorry. Where's another cup for me? So Kojo. I don't actually know that much about you yet. I pick up the tea with a brief sip. I don't know much about you either. Aside from the obvious. That pretty girl you're falling in love with? Oh, Kojo, I knew we were always destined to be together. Cheeky fox. Guilty as charged. As for me, I'm not sure how much there is to say. I moved here to study, I'm good at school but not making friends. So you made a wish. Yeah, I just didn't want to be alone for Christmas. I understand how you feel. I don't think there's anyone who wants to be alone. Anyways, what about you? Mr. First time I've seen the town in years. Do you really stay inside the shrine all the time? Not quite. I have a lot of things that keep me busy. I have the priest here, however, I'm not alone. Her lips curve into a bright smile. You need to worry about little old me. She is so cute. Super Eyes seem to have their own inner radiance. You're blushing. Already enchanted, Kojo? Of course not. My cheeks that red, I try to keep a straight face anyway. Tease. Look who's talking. Say, Kojo. Do you want my secret charms? Charms? For good luck, of course. We sell a few charms as well. I guess you're pretty good luck. Sure. Well then, considering you asked so nicely, why are her hands going back to her kimono? Whoa! All over her shoulder, her impressive bust is exposed, mostly in between her fingers to see. Here you go, Kojo. Here's a charm pressed against each breath. I even added extra fortune to these charms just for you. There's just one catch though, which is you have to come and take them. You cheeky fox. Playing games with me, but given that I could wind up grabbing something else, I don't think I mind. I'm thinking about something other than good fortune. You're so dirty, Kojo. You say that like anyone but a saint could resist. So you admit it, tis tis. Just you wait. I'll get your charms yet. My hands move slowly and deliberately closer. They just sparkle even more as she watches my movements. Then suddenly I pounce to grab. Eh? What happened? My hands close on nothing but air. Tis. You gotta be faster than that. Hurry up and seize the opportunity before it passes. My hands shears out again, effortlessly as she sways to the right. Motion inside the side of her hands, as she catches me staring. Did you forget about your lucky charms already? I'll get you. I try as I might, my hands whiff on nothing again and again. It's like she's moving impossibly fast. She never stops giggling either. You're so fun to play with, Kojo. I'm sure you'll get lucky if you keep trying. I'm not sure if she wants me to miss and grab her, or she's just having fun riling me up. So just tease either way. Getting better, Kojo. She's faster than me every time, but maybe I can outwit her. Look out for the tea, Annika, huh? Thanks for the attention we for enough for me to make an attempt. Oh, you. And there's halfway. One arm drapes in front of her chest. You Fox, Fox. She continued laughing in spite of almost being naked. You still have one left. Can you take it? I chase her for what seems like hours, but I don't manage to get the other one. Eventually, I can't continue, and she slows down and we start to talk. Before I know it, the scar is dark. Somehow I lost. Don't feel bad. You still got to feel all this once. You're just teasing, or did you want me to grab them? I'm not telling. Girl has to keep some secrets. In spite of talking about secrets, she's pretty overtly flirting with me. It's still pretty cute, though. Let's go on another date, Kojo. I enjoy our first time together. Is that so? I'm not exactly the most entertaining guy. Now you're actually quite fun. You jump at the chance to play and you're perfectly shameless. Perfectly shameless, huh? I won't lie, I was really trying for them. And I don't mean just the charms. It's so good that you aren't too shy. Me? Shy? That's a kind of awkward teenager. Of course. Though you're pretty confident for someone who can't make any friends. I don't know how that works either. I'm just not outgoing, I guess. I like to study and learn, but before friends came naturally, we grew up together, but now, I can't seem to manage it. Maybe I'm just not trying hard enough. I don't think you should worry about it. You should focus on what's in front of you now. Turn to face her full on. What's in front of me, huh? You think so? I spent a lot of time thinking about things like this. It's gotten late, though. I didn't think we'd be playing for so long. Did you want my body that much? I didn't want to lose. Of course, since winning meant touching her. Let me walk you home. I have to return the favor after all. I like that, Annika. Both stand up, and then she slides right beside me. Her arm hooks into mine, linking us together. Won't people watching think we're a couple? Her normally perky figure flatters, ears drooping. Is that such a bad thing? No. Good. I like being too close with you, Kojo. He leans into her chest and touches against my arm. Are you sure you don't like teasing me? Why not both, Kojo? Okay. So, save it. Yep. I think there's one more day after this. I think there's 3 days. The entire time, Anakin sticks to my arm like she's glued to it. Happily, she nuzzles her way into my shirt. Like your scent, Kojo. It's a little odd to be sniffing people, Annika. Fox spirit, I have a strong sense of smell. Scents are just important as appearance to me. You really are a strange one. But you look like a regular girl who's just putting on her ears and tail. Were you expecting me to be normal? That would have been a shock. Imagining if she was just perfectly normal. That may be normal for fox spirits, but not morose girls, I think. Do you prefer someone plain? It's not that. A normal girl probably wouldn't have so many interesting games to play. Oh, so you did like grab my charms. Of course. but my aim was never the shrine charms in the first place. Stay to my head, please. You should guard your thoughts more closely. Spirit realm echoes with the unspoken thoughts of desire of the moral heart. So be careful what you wish for. Rude. Just because you want something doesn't mean you should invade my privacy. That's like stealing from an unlocked house and blaming the person who owns it. But I wouldn't steal anything from you, except your heart, of course. Thought we were Fox Spirit, not a cannibal. Would it count as cannibalism since you're technically not human? I don't know, but I could eat something that belongs to you. Very selfish, Cheeky Fox. You left such an opening for me. The thief might be one of the who committed the crime. But, should you really be leaving the door open for just anyone? Right. Would you like more green tea, Kojo? It's rather cold outside after. Sure, that would. Then I see the steaming pot sitting on the table. You bring those things with you like a normal person? Not at all. Not a normal person, so I have to do things in an abnormal way. Doing normal things is bad. Our date the other day was... Wait. What happened there definitely wasn't normal. Looks like you remembered something good. Thinking about those news about the other day, Kojo? She usually flips the helm of her commode. See a flash of paint. Do you want to see them? All you have to do is ask. You have no sympathy at all. She moves out her comb and strikes a regal pose. Now then, Kojo. You must be leaving for the shrine. You were spending time with me today. It wasn't my plan, but I had fun anyway. No worries, I'll be visiting again. See you then, Kojo. She quietly walks to the front door. I swear she's really cute, even if she's completely shameless. Secret charms, huh? I wonder if they're really all that. Still, I've been keeping Anika's shard close to me ever since I won it from her. It's supposed to be lucky, right? Not so sure. The charm really is lucky. How come I didn't get a good crowd? It's not like I was playing for the charm. It had figured me out from the start. I charged her red flag and she dodged me like an extra matador. I played right into her hands. I feel like I couldn't control myself. Not that I wasn't fully aware of what was happening, but I still wanted to keep going. I'm going to get back at her somehow. Maybe I'll get a handful of her fluffy tail when she isn't looking. That would even enough score. Mazer visited her and get my revenge. See what that sneaky fox is up to. Wonder what Anika is doing right now. Probably something silly. She's really cute though, no matter how silly. I'll visit her today. Someone has to stop her from getting too much mischief, right? Who knows what she's gotten herself into. Huh? No one's here today. I can't even see Anika. Hey Anika, I know you're here, you cheeky fox. Weird, not even a giggle. Come out already. Find you eventually, so why not make it easier for us? Even the breeze is still. Did something happen here? I hear sun bouncing clatter like a pebble. No, not a pedal. I see it now. A button. Where'd it come from, though? Another one of Anika's pranks. I wouldn't have head past her. Anika, come out. Where are you? Kojo, you tell me how this works? Huh? How what works? Then Anika steps into full view. Oh. I gaze in awe at the majesty of her. Anika stands in front of me. This is the schoolgirl's uniform. However, it doesn't seem like it was fitted, or maybe it was fitted too well. Press starting to burst through the last button in her shirt. The candy-clad manicure she wears doesn't even conceal. Certainly a sight to see. For now, I enjoy the view. Well, what do you think? I do like it, but why are you dressed like that in the first place? The priest taught me how to use his computer. Oh. And I found a lot of images featuring this kind of outfit on it. These are supposed to be popular, right? The internet says so. Suppose it shouldn't surprise me that the priest is a dirty old man. Still, he has an excellent taste about this sort of thing. How do people wear these things, though? It doesn't fit at all. Another button explodes off her shirt, ricocheting past and revealing a bit more of her generous cleavage. It looks like it was supposed to fit, but I guess I ordered the wrong size? Shouldn't you be more worried about falling apart? Not really, are you? What should I say I'm hoping for instead? Just imagine, Kojo, each button popping off one by one, showing more and more of you. She glances over her shoulder. Oh, looks like I dropped something. Maybe she bends over, prying viewed. Another button gives way under the mountain pressure. From this angle, I can almost see. Oh, such a lewd face you have there, Kojo. This is so exciting. She peeks back at me, wiggling her butt. You've got me. I'm a pervert, I confess. You have done me in. Victory is mine. Why are you still wiggling like that? Because I can. After all, Kojo attention me wants me to do dirty too. She's quite pleased when she comes back. Okay, she changed. I was like, oh, they're not gonna have the outfit in this one. Oh, she's nice outfit. You seem to agree. Couldn't keep your eyes off me, Kojo. You got too small one on purpose, maybe. Knowing you, definitely. Do you really believe an innocent old me would try to seduce you, Kojo? Yes. Yes, you would. Breaks down laughing. It seems I've been discovered. We sit down together on the steps of the shrine. Your friend Kojo, hope you aren't feeling lonely anymore. Not at all. Anakin is right. It's been a lot of fun with her. It's only a few days, but I can absolutely certain but think I'm... You think you are? Ugh. What about you, Anika? I hope you enjoyed yourself too. Yes, quite a lot. She inches over the steps closer and closer to me. When she comes to a stop, she's almost pressing against me. You're wonderful, Kojo. You can't control eyes most of the time. If you invite me to look, what else do you expect to do, Anika? Clearly, I'm just testing you. You're testing me whether or not I like girls. No. To find out if you're a pervert. You're such a cheeky fox. So you tell me every time. Then I notice a strange expression on her face. I'm cold, Kojo. Huh? I thought... No. I'm cold. She begins to shiver. Oh, I see what's going on. Look against you for warmth. A shot, praise him and telling. Go ahead. The slide on her arm as she huddles next to me. She smiles and nuzzles up against her chest. Much better. So much warmer here than out there. Anika. She's so cute. I think I'm gonna get diabetes. It's nice spending time with you, Kojo. I do get lonely, you know, even with the priest. That's so? Yes. I don't feel alone when I'm with you. For a brief moment, I see something more of a smile at hers. She looks nearly gently happy. Then the priest comes up to it. Anika, there's a problem. Oh, what is it? They find out about the loophole. Oh, I see. Then that means, yes, it's over. What's over? Anika looks sad. Loophole. What's that supposed to mean? Sorry, Kojo. It looks like our time is up. Eh? What do you mean? It means what I said. Your wish has been granted. You spent Christmas with a friend. Not Christmas Day, but Christmas. She wavers here. With you, your wish concluded, I must resume my other duties. I'm sorry, Kojo. What? Can we talk about this? Please, Anika, tell me what's going on. This is so unlike her. I barely know her. Maybe, but the Anika I know would never give up so easily. It's simple. With your wish concluded, I have no more reason to leave the shrine. I'm sorry, but the rules are rules. If I disobey, they might bring consequences. Who are they? She shakes her head sadly. I'm sorry, just forget it. I was being selfish. So just forget about me. Her rise trembles as she does. Turning away from me, she disappears into the shrine. The priest glances at me with a sympathetic eye. Still wondering why. Of course I am. Anika looks like she was in such pain. A manner of speaking, yes. She's currently in the spirit realm, like facing her superiors. What happened? Well, normally she couldn't spend time with you like she did. So she exploited a loophole. A loophole? What kind of loophole? Let me explain. How Anika relates to the shrine, and thus to you. He takes a seat on the steps of the shrine, staring into the heavens. The spirit of the shrine is an absolute obligation to it. They must remain by it at all times. That's ridiculous. So that's why she hadn't seen the town in years. Yes, she was really excited to see what had changed when she had last gone. But now, who knows when she'll get to see it again. He lets go a heavy sigh. The shrine isn't very popular, so she's not exactly high status. The spirit realm thinks that because the shrine is poor, the spirit of it must be slacking off. Not exactly fair, but did she even have a choice? She volunteered for shrine duty, she told me. Yet I don't think she adjusted well to it. Just because you know what you have to do, it doesn't mean you're ready to do it. She says she's fine, but she really seems lonely. I can relate. So what about this loophole you mentioned? You made a very open-ended wish. So she got to do a variety of things to fulfill it. She said to me, I'd like to have a friend to spend Christmas with. I see. So it wasn't just my wish. She was lonely as well. It's not your fault you didn't know. She was hiding it the best she could. She just wanted to have fun with what time she could squeeze out. So by using my wish to leave the shrine. She couldn't break the rules, so she'd take a moment to forget her worries. but I don't think they're going to take kindly to this. I expect her new orders will have to be neither leave the shrine nor the forest. I didn't know any of this. She tried to keep me in the dark, but where is she now? I want to speak with her. Is that such a good idea? I'm not sure that she wants to speak with you. What? Why not? Knowing Annika, she's probably going to feel guilty about being selfish. Whether she did right or wrong, it's going to have to be a lot of the spirit searching for an answer. So I don't know what to tell you. There's not much any of us can do right now. He stands up and dusts his robes. The only thing you can do for now is go home. But there isn't something I can do? I don't know either. Maybe you'll think of something, but another day. Feels like I'm giving up, but it's true that I won't be able to do anything if I freeze out here. Save. Yes. Annika. I can't get that fox out of my head. Since when did I feel this way about her? It's weird, in between all these teasing suddenly became, I don't even know what I like about her. But there's something undeniably charming about that fox. She's really cute when she isn't pulling pranks or teasing someone. That detective look on her face when she walked back into that shrine. Seeing her ears and tails droop like that, I can't stand it. I don't want to see her like that. To see someone so happy have all the joy sucked out of her in a single moment. No one has the right to do that. I'm going to make sure that we go on our Christmas date, and that nothing is going to get in our way. After all, she deserves happiness. I know she is the priest for company, and not being able to leave the shrine, it isn't right. But the only thing I can do is try to appeal to the spirits. If there is one thing that speaks in this world, it's money. I've gathered quite a generous offering, I think. The spirits won't be able to ignore this no matter what. So I'm sure I'll be able to do this. Now I should plan out what we'll do for Christmas Eve. Maybe she'd like to make some snow cones, or a snowman for that matter. We could try candy canes. There's so many fun things we could do together. The most important thing, though, is that I get to see her smile. I don't know what makes this girl happy, but I'll do whatever it takes. She deserves a day of happiness, after all. If I had to stay a single place for the rest of my life, I would be absolutely miserable. Annika understood my loneliness. She reached out to me because she knew what it was like. Most of all, she doesn't want me to suffer in the way that she suffers. Underneath all the pranks and playfulness, who would have guessed that her reality was so harsh? I guess you can't judge a book by its cover. You never know what stories they'll be hiding underneath their smiles. I don't know where I'm going to wind up with Annika, or if I'll be able to win some free time away from her shrine. But worst comes to worst, I'll still be able to see her throughout the year. I'm going to make sure that she never spends another day in her life alone. That is the most sincere wish of all. For Christmas, I want Annika to be happy. I want to dry her tears. She shouldn't have to cry. I'm going to make sure she has a chance for happiness. If she is happy, I'm happy. Well, I'm at the school uniform was nice, but I'm hardly thinking about that after yesterday. I had no idea what Annika was so lonely, but now I know I can do something to help her. I've been working on it a lot. There's tons of spare coins lying around my apartment. One by one I found them and put them in a bag. If I want to affect the spirit realm, if I want the world to listen, then I need to make an appropriately sized offering. So if a little loose change gets attention, how about this? I guess I don't have to do it right now, technically. But I would like to do it soon. There's something more timely for Christmas. Make the offering. So today's the big day. I've worked out what I'm going to do for Annika. She doesn't deserve to be alone on Christmas. I want to take her downtown again to see the Christmas lights and enjoy the holidays. Imagining shivering alone is not right. She's a tease and a prankster, but this shouldn't happen. So I'm going to try to change it. The priest noticed me quickly when I walk up to the shrine. So you have a plan? Yes. Another wish. Do I exploit the loophole again? No. This time will be different. The bag of coins jingles as I grab it. The priest seems shocked when I pull it out. It's a pleasant sound hearing those coins shaking and jiggling around each other. That's a generous offering. Well, if I want the spirit realm to hear my prayer, I think a generous offering is suitable, especially for this. Don't you agree? I suppose. If there's one thing I've learned, it's that everything in this world is worth a shot. Go ahead and see if you can appeal to the spirits. I want Annika to be able to leave her shrine. The wind grows still around me, as I make a wish. Everything is silent. One of the spirits heard my prayer. Then I noticed someone walking out of the shrine. Kojo, what are you doing here? Anika, I wanted to talk to you. The priest told me everything. Oh. Her arms crossed in front of her as she stares down at the snow. Then you know how I used you as an excuse to slack off. I'm sorry for being so selfish. I understand that you're disappointed in me. I'm not very good. I squeeze her hand tightly. She stares at me. She looks... Don't talk like that. You aren't a bad person. No one deserves to be alone. We were doing the same thing. Reaching out. I'm not going to judge you for that. It's not like I want you to be alone. She stares back at me for a moment. Her eyes shine more than before. No, it's glistening of tears. I'm not bad, but I was turning your wish into something selfish. I was taking advantage of your hopes and prayers. That's unforgivable, Kojo. I have to accept the consequence. No, Anika. A wish that makes two people happy is better than one. You may have chosen to live at this shrine and put it above your own self, but now I want to do it for you, what you did for me. I want to make you happy if you let me, Anika. Fingers tense in mine, squeezing back. I'll let you, Kojo. I see the old priest smiling in the corner of my eye. They're watching you now. Who? The spirits. After such an impossible plea, they couldn't ignore your wish. So it has been granted. Of course you must still fulfill your duties at the shrine. I won't forget them, but I'm going to enjoy having some time away. And then what are we waiting for? I tug on her hand. Kojo, don't you want to spend Christmas with me? We have a lot of things to do today. Yes, you're right. Oh, can I try Christmas cake? I'll buy you 3. Eh? Do you have that much money left? Don't worry about me, okay? Okay. He runs into her hand with a skip and a step. Come here tomorrow, Kojo. I'll be waiting for you. Well, this is going to be a great Christmas Eve. Well, this is it. This is Christmas Eve. One of the most single important days of the year for me. I originally thought I'd be completely... Oh, it's going to say the same thing as he did last time. We're going on a date with a cute girl, right? Spending the day with Anika, and she insisted that I spend Christmas Eve with me. And I must spend the Christmas Eve with her, too. We only met recently. I think I know exactly how I feel about her. Being with her is a lot of fun, even though she personally baits me and knows exactly how to tease me. I enjoy every moment of it. This is the first time I'll be spending Christmas Eve without my family, but I know I will be far from alone. What's important is Anika is not alone either. If I have to, I'll visit the shrine every day to make sure she doesn't get lonely. That is my wish for her. Anyway, I need to get ready. I think this Christmas Eve is going to be one to remember. That Fox probably has a trick up her sleeve today. So, this is it. I'm at the shrine to take Anika out for Christmas Eve. My heart beats swifter than ever. I feel like an awkward teen. Why am I getting so nervous now? Is this love? How could it happen so fast? Was it fated to be this way? Damn, I'm so confused. Try breathing slowly, calm down. It's just another date, right? Surely nothing is. Then she steps out of the shrine. Her eyes shine like brilliant gold in moonlight. Feels like she's looking right through me. And then I see her smile. Kojo. She skips up to my side, snagging my arm, tucking herself under it. Are you ready? Yeah, I am. Oh, Kojo. Are you alright? I can't imagine how she noticed my nervousness. I step aside and plunge my face into the snow. Kojo, are you okay? It's fine. I just need to cool off, right? Alright, don't worry. Her tail is practically wagging. It's time, Kojo. We're moving if we want to join Christmas Eve. Yeah. So lead the way. She asks me to lead, but I feel her tugging me ahead down the shrine steps. You two have fun. I'll keep an eye on things until you get back. Thank you, Mr. Priest. I think this is going to be fantastic. I hope Anika enjoys it. The shops are open late tonight. Talk about dedication. Anika seems delighted as she bounces from shop to shop. Kojo, look at this. After her mouth waters, she stares at a bag of boiled rock candies. They're strip of red festive colors befitting of the season. Alright. Don't eat all of them though. You wouldn't want to be sick tomorrow. No need to worry. So Fox, Spirit, I have an iron stomach. If you say so. Then she dumps the entire bag straight in her mouth. Hey, what did I say about eating too many? Pfiff. I was gonna finish the bag anyway. Just wanted to save time. But how? No way. She dumped the entire bag in her mouth. How can she talk? Maybe even swallow. Nice trick. She winks at me and opens her kimono. The color gloves spattered over her chest. So that's where the candy went. You didn't think I put them all in my mouth, did you? Now that they're stored here, I have easy access, if you say so. She comes up with the strangest reason to do things sometimes. Makes me wonder what kind of logic the spirit realm runs on. Something wrong? You don't like an excuse to speak? It's nice of you, I won't deny it, but we can't just leave the candy there. Oh, you don't eat them then? This damn fox, she eat to the last, yeah. Too bad, you thought too long, I already ate them. Annika, she's a prankster without limit. Loki would be jealous of her level of mischievous. Fox spirits are always this sneaky? Of course they are. You know what I am. Aren't we well known as tricksters? Well, I know something harvesting at the best here. I turn only to see nothing there. Oh, Kojo, I have something. I reach back, and I find one of the rock candies there. How did she do that? She was staying still the entire time. I only shake my head and chuckle. Alright, we have one more. We do before the night is over, though. Right. Then she slips and presses against me more. Nice and warm and kind of close, Kojo. Her ears twitch, she rubs my cheek. Rubs her cheeks against my chest. I wish you could spend more time in your arms. Said that I have to leave them eventually. I come right here when you want me. You shouldn't spend all your time worrying about the end. When things have only just begun. It's Christmas Eve after all. Yeah. This is closer against me. You're right. There's the next step, Kojo. Vastly enormous Christmas tea downtown. What a magnificent treat. Much bigger than the one at the shrine. You have a Christmas tree at the shrine? Yep. I still need to get a present for the priest. What do you think he'd like for Christmas? That's a good question. What does he like? Well, Annika, you know him better than me. What do you think he'd enjoy? Well, that knowing that I'm happy is a perfect gift. That man, he is saintly. I couldn't imagine. I would still like to give him a present, though. Well, what about a charm? A luck charm? Her eyes sparkle with delight. Oh, I didn't think of that. That's perfect, Kojo. She bounces in place. I will give him the most powerful luck charm. He should have some good fortune of his own. I smiled at her. It's the one thing to buy someone a gift, but when the gift is something so personal. The charms are made by her, so there's something very special. I'll do that later tonight. I still want to enjoy the city with you, Kojo. Together we continue to wander around downtown until late in the evening. Later that night, I escort Annika back to her shrine. She's been smiling all evening. I had a wonderful time, Kojo. Thank you for being so nice, even after what I did. Hey, it's not like you did something wrong. Remember what I said? I wish that makes two people happy is better than making one happy. Yes, you're right. She pauses at the top of the shrine steps. Sit with me, Kojo. Alright. Aw, sitting. Annika's bright red tail is lined with the silver moonlight. She looks to me with the biggest smile I've ever seen. It's a beautiful night, Kojo. She looks at this night sky, tail wagging slowly. Christmas is the best, and I get to spend it with you. I feel like I'm so lucky. Her fingers clasp against something tightly between them. Is that a charm? Yes, one that I made a long time ago. I held on to it this entire time, never thinking that luck would come my way. It looks like all I had to do was wait. And strange things can say same for a long time, and then everything changes. I remember thinking the same thing over the past week. Yeah, I agree. I hope you had fun tonight, Kojo. I haven't been on a date in a long time. How many dates does a fox spirit get to have? When you look after a shrine, I don't meet many people after all. But you met me, right? Yes, I met you. And for that I'm grateful. Annika goes quiet for a long moment. Kojo. She visits uncertainly with her hands. How do I say? I like you. You're so nice, Kojo. Confident, teasing, playful now, Annika is something else, nervous. Is this? You've been kind the entire time. Even when you had no reason to be. You deserve more than just one wish, even 1,000 wishes. I wish I could. I want to change all the misfortune in your life. Her face and her voice cracks with emotion. I don't want to stay at the shrine, Kojo. What? You don't have to stay here. I am going to ask to be released. It's been many, many centuries since I volunteered. I think I ought to be done now. What will you do after? Do you just get to remain if you aren't bound to the shrine? What next? There are such beings as garden spirits. They watch over the lives of mortals and bring them prosperity. Kojo. Squeeze my arm tightly, staring intently with the bright golden eyes. I want to be your garden spirit. No matter where you go, no matter what you do, I want to be with you. I want to watch over you always. That is my wish from the very bottom of my heart. I wish to be with you, Kojo. She reaches toward my head and gently kisses me on the lip. I love you, Kojo. Do you love me too? There is no turning back. I have to answer her fully and honestly. Anything less wouldn't be fair. I'm so happy I met you. I love you too. Yes. Melts down until she lays down her head on my lap, ears twitching upwards at me. This cute girl with shining eyes. How did someone like me end up with someone like her? She really is from another world. Now we're together. I never will be alone again. Perhaps it was our destiny, Kojo. Fated to fall in love and spend eternity together. Yeah, perhaps so. But eternity is a long time. Do you think you'd be able to put up with me forever? Love means you aren't a burden, but always a blessing. I reached down and stroked through her hair. Kojo, careful, my ears. Right, sorry. I should withdraw my hand, but she grabs it. No, Kojo. It's okay if it's you. And so Christmas Eve ends with Annika falling asleep in my lap. And we watch the moon sail across the endless black sea. On this night, I truly fell in love for the first time. Okay, my darlings, that was the end. We did all 3 routes. We fell in love with each individual girl and spent Christmas with them. So, I hope everyone enjoys their holiday. Bye.